So all these things that are thrown at us through life is like going up a mountain. So you'll pass the same things, but you're higher up on the mountain, so you'll have a really different perspective of them. Hey, birthday boy. You gonna wake up? Yes, you are. It's time to get up. You have some birthday presents to open. You're getting up. Looks so cute.
Comfy.
Yeah, so is he. I was like, I don't like this one bit. The blanket's getting pulled off. Get Nova in vertical. Show that length. Do a nice pan. Show his foot. Yes, Nova. Birthday lovin's for Dad. Aww. The biting, the licking.
So sweet.
Make him go in.
Ow, let go.
Nova says happy birthday. The best way he knows how. Alright, better get out here.
What's over here? McDonald's is my birthday present.
That's right.
I need water. Wait, what's this?
It's your birthday card. Hey Clayton. So I just wanted to tell you happy birthday. I love you so much. You're definitely the best thing that's ever happened to me. I know that turning 30 is something you weren't exactly looking forward to, but I just want you to remember and be reminded that, you know, it's just another chapter in our long life together. I'm so in love with you. I'm so happy to be with you. I'm so grateful to be with you. Nothing could ever change that. And I actually think it's kind of sexy being married to a 30-year-old, so there's that too. Now that I've wished you a happy birthday, I know there's a couple other people that would like to wish you one as well.
It's my birthday. Oh, fuck.
Like, if it's because...
You better model that coat, bitch. Give me a little walk. Give me a little walk. Give me a little walk. Yes.
Someone put first. Thank you. Oh, that's so cute. I do love the graphic though, for real. The little logo.
Prepare to have your mind blown.
We haven't been here in like 8 months.
Let's go have lunch.
It's like a northern Chinese thing. It's like the weather is very similar to here.
Working through my vlogs again because I have like so much back footage from that.
They said that was essential.
Yes, very essential.
So on the spoons, so you don't lose them in the.
Oh, that's smart.
What is is the tong ho the dandelion green?
Oh, I get it. Oh, that's. Oh.
Yeah.
Kind of have at it, and then you just kind of like throw it in.
Right.
Right.
You'll kind of find them throughout.
Oh my god.
I've never seen these.
What are you doing? This is so much. Okay. We need no. Oh, you're just gonna put the rest of them
In the mild broth.
I don't know. Maybe we should slow down. Okay.
They look like they need to marinate, you know?
They do. So this month is March Madness month.
Ooh, 10 seconds.
Camera right out of your hand.
Why are you so salty all of a sudden?
Because I'm sad on my watch. No, it'll be...
It's my puppy. I see it. My baby takes the morning bus.
73 Armitage. Or 72 North Avenue.
Oh, love you. What I've learned in 30 years. My first memory as a baby is actually me leaving the foster home I was in for a very short amount of time, like a week or something like that. I was just a few weeks old, but somehow I remember distinctly the driveway, the yard, the road, and I remember us leaving. Now, the perspective, this gets really crazy, but the perspective that I remember this from is actually not even that of like a baby. It's almost like I'm seeing this through the eyes of one of my parents, either my mother, who was 17 at the time, or my grandparents, who actually ended up adopting me in lieu of going into foster care. And I'm saying this not out of like pity or anything, but to say I think that them making that decision was such a major factor in all of our lives together, but especially mine, and I couldn't be happier that that is what happened, because not so much like just being out of like not being adopted by like, you know, somebody I don't know. That's not what I'm saying, but my grandparents, who I happen to call mom and dad as well, are such good parents. You know, they really did a great job of laying the foundation for a great person. I'm definitely not perfect, but I learned early on, you know, treating people with respect and just how to talk to people. I had a wonderful childhood. I had great time in high school, at least as much as you can for high school. I had a lot of friends, a lot of acquaintances. College was great, you know. I wish I wouldn't have taken out quite as much money in loans as I did, but I did, and I'm living with that now. My 20s were a total whirlwind of discovery, both of myself and others, and just learning more and more about kind of photography and new media and people. Now, here I am, 30 years old. And I have to say, whenever I was younger, I always pictured 30s being this time whenever you had everything figured out, whenever, you know, your life was in order and you were legit good to go for, you know, to live out the remainder of your life, and you just had it all figured out. And now that I'm 30, I can see nobody has it figured out. I sure as hell don't figure it out. I feel like I'm just getting started. All that being said, I can say for certain one thing that I've learned, and that is that true happiness is found in gratitude and being grateful. And this is something you hear all the time, but this isn't something that really sinks in until you actively try to learn it and use it and be that every single day. The days leading up to my birthday, I was super, super depressed. You know, I felt like, you know, here I am about to turn 30. I feel like I am starting over. We just moved to the city. We're totally broke. So much change. So much is happening. I'm not where I thought I would be. But Jordan said something really kind of important that kind of put things in perspective for me. And it's really because it is just a matter of perspective. You know, I could look at all that stuff that I just mentioned and frame it that way, or we could look at it like this. You know, we moved here jobless, without any place to live, and somehow through our own ambitions and a little bit of luck, we were able to find a place to live, get jobs, and not just any jobs. Like for me, like I'm working at Apple, which is somewhere I've always wanted to work. I love working there, but not just any Apple store. Like I'm working in downtown Chicago, like the third largest city in America, at Apple's flagship store in this city. Like that's really, really cool. You know, so I could look at it like I just have a part-time job, or I can look at it like, oh, you know, I have a freaking awesome job. Like, you know, we're still doing the gig. We're still in it. You know, we're in this amazing city. You know, everybody that we meet is just so inspiring. You know, we have so many people around us that inspire us in so many different ways. Anything that we want is out there, like in this city, like it's there. We can work with people that inspire us. We can, you know, do really cool things that just weren't an opportunity before. It's a fresh start, you know. Maybe, you know, that is what we needed. Above everything else, though, I just want to point out how grateful I am for my husband, because a lot of what I'm saying right now on camera are his words. You know, we've been together for so long, it's hard to remember what it's like before him, but it sucked, you know, like, you know, having a partner, a husband, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, whatever it is, like, that really, really gets you and is really willing to better themselves, not just for themselves, but for you and for us. You know, that's so special. So now moving forward, you know, I don't know what the next 10 years is going to bring, but I know that I'm going to be 100% present in every moment that I can. I'm going to take those moments throughout the day, like I'm trying to do, take out my headphones, put my phone down, and just enjoy being in the moment. You know, just being present before you get your coffee, before anything else. Just sit and be grateful to be alive. You know, in the morning, throughout the day, I guarantee you're going to feel so much better, because when you do that, you slow down and you think about what all you have to be grateful for. And no matter where you are in your life, you have a lot to be grateful for. I'm excited for the next 10 years, and you should be too, no matter where you are in your life. Be grateful. Be in the moment as often as you can. That's the true key to happiness, as I see it, and that's what I've learned in 30 years.
Lines in my face getting clearer. The past is gone.